later on YouTube as well. Alus FX, that's my YouTube page. Okay, guys. So USDT, it also more like the same as like US NAS 100, guys. NAS 100, because we can see Uguti, this was the last push to the upside. The market created this high, and then it went all the way down to create this low right here. Created this low right here. So the market pushed currently to create this high as well, to create this high right here. So now we are going to see if US30 is it already taking the direction to come all the way to retest this low. Like, as you can see that now it's already coming towards the downside. Is it already already took the direction to say now, okay, we are coming here, or towards to upside, or it's just some sort of like correction of a certain trend within the lower time frame, but it's still going to be pushing all the way to the upside. But we will see that the more we go down, because you might find that Nasdaq is just a retest slightly, but we are still going up. So that is only going to be seen whenever we go towards the lower time frame and see, or we'll see which trend are we gonna find at the moment we are in a lower time frame. Okay, so now this is on a daily time frame like this. It looks like this. So what we're going to do, we need to figure out the impulsive corrections, so that we can know which phases are we in that particular trend, in that particular time frame. So on a daily time frame, we've got impulsive correction. We're gonna break above this guy. So we're gonna have impulsive correction. We're gonna break above this guy. We're gonna have impulsive correction. We're gonna break above this guy. Impulsive. Now, I know it's gonna be a bit tricky for me to explain this. I don't want to confuse you guys. I don't want to confuse you, but I know it's gonna be a bit tricky to say this. So now we have this. I think I need to draw this on a side first, so that when I explain it on the chart, it becomes simple for everyone. If I have a structure which looks like this, if I have a structure which looks like this, to me, this kind of structure, this double top that is happening right here, it's a double top which indicates that this is the end of this impulsive phase. Is the end of this impulsive phase, because the moment, remember guys, the moment we have a chart which looks like this: impulsive, correction, impulsive. Okay, let me do it this way to be interesting. So if we have impulsive correction, and then the market gives you impulsive something like, I want to do head and shoulder, beautiful head and shoulder, something like this. But I don't want to do the big one. I'm going to do something like maybe head and shoulder like this, and then going towards the downside. Maybe let's say it's going towards the downside. So in this case, guys, Mina, based on how I treat the market structure, I'm still going to stick to this. Was the, okay, let me just say, I'm still going to stick. This was the higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This was my higher high. This highest point was going to be my high high. So at the back of my mind, I would still be thinking, okay, when the market gets to this point right here, it still needs to do what? It still needs to go up. It still needs to go up, because this is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, before going up, until the market fails to do what? Because when the market is looking like this, for me to say the market is going down, the determining factor is when the market is going to break this lowest point. That is when I'm just going to say now the market is still going up. It's going where? It's going down. But when it's looking like this head and shoulder, specifically this head and shoulder, it's for this impulsive phase that, okay, now this is the end of going up. We are going down to retest before we go up. So the very same thing that is happening on USD. I don't know if I'm wrong, guys. You will correct me. But that's how I analyze the market. I look at the structure like deep into it. So in this US30 right now, for me, since the market created this break of structure right here, since the market created this break of structure right here, creating the what? Creating the what? This creating this high right here, creating this high right here. If the market still stands at okay, if let's say we were to do this replay, is it replay? Yeah, it's a replay like this. Yeah, let's do it this way. If we have a chart that looks like this, yeah, luckily we had this replay. It's gonna explain things much better. If we have a chart that looks like this, to me, because the market created break above this high, created this high right here, and then it did what? It broke above this high, it broke above this high to create this high. You see, so yeah, guys, I want to find the best possible way to explain this thing to you. Look at this. Look at this here. The market broke above this high right here, created this low right here, and then it went all the way towards the downside. It went up. It failed to break above this point, but it broke below this point. Does that mean now the market is creating lower lows, lower highs? It's gonna be going all the way towards the downside? No, it can't be. This can't be the determining factor. This can't be the determining factor because after the market broke below above this high, creating this low right here, this high created this low. Therefore, the determining factor is this guy. The determining factor to say now the market is going to be going towards the downside because this high that we broke, it created this low. Therefore, the determining factor is this guy that is going to, we are going way down. Even if we go up on this one, even if when you go up on this one from this point to this point, we created this high. Therefore, which lowest point did this guy create? This guy. This guy, its lowest point that it created, this was the lowest point it created. Therefore, the only determining factor to say this market is going down, it's when we take out this lowest point right here. When we take out this lowest point right here. So whatever that is going to happen right here, we still want to see the market coming to retest this. We still want to see the market coming to retest this high right here. But anything that is going to happen in between here, anything that is still going to happen in between here, it has nothing to do with the market now is reversing. Anything that is going to be happening here, it has nothing to do with the market is reversing until it breaks below this point right here. That's when we're going to say now the market is going down because it has taken down, it has broken the strongest leg that created that which so have high. Okay, so what I'm trying to say by that is that don't be confused with what it's about to happen here on USDT. Let's watch it. Now, what did I say to you? I said to you, whatever that is going to be happening in between here, it has nothing to do that with the market that is going down. Because the market has not yet broken below this point right here, because this is a determining factor. Therefore, this high created this low. So anything can still happen here. Anything can still happen. The market can still go all the way up because which means this high created this low. Therefore, we are still going up. But the moment the market breaks below this low right here, that's when we are saying the market is reversing all the way towards the downside. I hope you understand me because I think that explanation has explained everything. But now always remember that we follow the structure, we respect the current structure of the market. So if this is the lowest point, this was the market that we broke above, we created this high, we created, maybe let's say we just created this high right here or a double top, this double top. So we're gonna go to 4-hour time frame. But you must know that this is a determining factor to say the market is now going down. So when you go to this highest time frame, we're gonna say more like this was more like a double top. This was more like okay, let's just use a zone. Let's just use a zone. This thing. Let's just use this zone right here. um, 1 2, let's use this as more like a double top, and then this one is more like a neckline being retested. The neckline was retested, but all of this has nothing to do with now the market is retest is gonna reverse all the way towards the downside. It has nothing to do with that, because the market has not yet broken below the lowest point, which is the most effective one. Okay, so in this case right now, we have got this kind of double top. Market created the lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. The market created another what? Another lower low. Therefore, yes, we are still in a downtrend. Therefore, the market, you can still respect this trend to say, okay, I'm going to be taking what? Selling opportunities or something. But remember now, remember, if the market is going, it's in a downtrend, the market is in a down, the moment it breaks the strong point, therefore, which means we are going all the way up. Just like what I've just explained, it doesn't matter if it's going up, it's going down. Just follow the right break of structure on the right what. So if now currently we are expecting the market to do what? To retest this previous high and do what? And go all the way down. That's what we are expecting now, because this is a downtrend. So we are expecting to see this taking selling opportunities and say go down. But if the market can decide to go up and break above this guy therefore now we are definitely going where? If the market can, okay, let's say option number one can do this, but if the market decides otherwise and decides to take this out, therefore, which means we're expecting to see the what? Head and shoulder, being shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then the market still being in an uptrend. Hence, I'm saying do not cram it, follow the market structure, check what is being broken at when. Because if the market breaks above right here, therefore, obviously, this is going to be a shoulder, it's going to be a head, it's going to be a shoulder, the market is going to be going all the way up. So now, since we are on 4-hour time frame, and then we are still currently in this downtrend structure, we're gonna go all the way to let's just go to 1 hour from this. There we go. Beautiful setup. So we are still in this downtrend structure right now, as you can see. Should we go to 30 minutes? I just want to show you the right thing to do on how to enter trades. Okay, let's say now, until we know this was the retest of this guy. So if let's say now it happens that the market comes, reject this point right here, where do you enter? The only confirmation, if the market rejects here, the only confirmation to say now the market is going down, sharp, it's when the market breaks below this point right here. Hence, I'm saying with Mina, I prefer with the moment the market closes with a candle which breaks below this point, I enter right there. That's where I enter right there, because there is a possibility ukuthi the market might not come back to retest that low. I enter right there on the breakout to say I'm gonna go all the way down to the with the trend going towards the downside, because but the right way, it was like supposed to be like this way. It was supposed to be like this one, to say when the market failed to break above the previous high, it's gonna break on a retest, you're gonna enter and go. Sometimes it does not come back to retest. Sometimes it does not come back to retest, like it happened right here. If you can have a look on this one right here, the market went all the way down. When it broke, did not come retest. Okay, but okay, we can look at this one, impulsive correction, impulsive. This is the retest. We are looking for this retest. So it will only make sense. Yes, we can have the sniper entry right here, taking a risk. Yes, it's a risk. It's a risk. Yes, it's a risk, guys. You can take that sniper entry right there and say you're going towards the downside. But the right, correct way of entering this trade, it's when the market breaks. It's actually when the market comes to retest this point right here and say it's going to be going towards the downside. That is actually the right way to enter this trade, to say this. But because we want those peeps, we want to have those big moves, we rather risk our account and take those sniper entries. But I don't blame you guys. I do make such mistakes as well. So we enter from this point, we're gonna go towards the downside. But I think I've explained much of this thing, guys. I think it makes sense even to me to say we can either enter this risk here or we can enter right here, but make a stop loss a bit bigger, or wait for the rejection, or maybe wait for the candlestick pattern that is going to show that no, okay, now we are going towards the downside. Whatever that we can use. But me, I've just show you what how do I enter trades. But it's up to you how when you want to enter this. But the best possible way or the right one is when the market gives you a confirmation to break below this point to say now we are going towards the downside. But again, you can't place your take profit below this zone because we are not so sure as yet what is the market going down. If the market fails to break below this low, therefore we might still go up. So don't be too relaxed. Keep on checking your chart. So yeah, as we stand right now, Nasdaq US30 is going towards the downside, but wait for this retest and go all the way down. This is what will happen. But if it happens, you see the market breaking above this high right here, then know that the market is definitely going to be giving you maybe head and shoulder and shoot all the way up. It's going to be a beautiful swing if it breaks above this point. It's going to be a beautiful swing because now we'll be targeting the head and shoulder going all the way up. So this is US30, guys. Yeah. Yes. You're going to find this on my YouTube channel, Alus FX on YouTube. Alus FX on my YouTube channel, guys. This is where you're gonna subscribe because I post a lot of some stuff here, especially those recordings that goes above 10 minutes, because on TikTok you can only record until 10 minutes. So to avoid that, I post on my YouTube channel. So you don't wanna lose some of my explanations or some of my analysis because we didn't subscribe under my name. So just go subscribe there, guys, please.